Mr. Bookworm. You've probably heard of me if you're a subscriber, or you've probably watched, if you've watched my previous videos, you've probably heard of me, but anyone who's new and watching my video, welcome. So today, I thought we could do a video where we project the winner of the United States 2024 election, and I will introduce the candidates in this video after this short clip. I'm recording this actually before I am recording the real thing. I think we're gonna split into parts because it might be too long. So like maybe 5 minutes each part there'll be for videos, and I thought it would be cool to do that. So anyways, welcome to the 2024 election. It's weird saying that even though it's only 2020. This for those of you who are viewing this in 2024, just comment down below if my predictions are correct for the candidates and if my predictions are correct for the states. So the candidates, first of all, play a big role, because if the candidates are not right, a lot of the states won't be right too. But anyways, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay guys, so we're back. Here to announce the 2024 candidates. So on the Republican side, there were two main final candidates. Donald Trump, because he said there are rumors he would say he was going to be running for 2024, but we might be wrong. But for now, I think Donald Trump is one of them. And the second one of them is Mike Pence. So for the Republican nominee or Republican candidate for the elections, we're actually having former president and former vice president against each other. And on the Democratic side, for the Democratic race, we have three candidates. We have Joe Kennedy. If you don't know who he is, he's a representative from Massachusetts. You probably know who Andrew Cuomo is. He's also in the race. But we can't just drop those two in. We also have to drop in Kamala Harris. And I'm not including Joe Biden here, mainly because Joe Biden, I predicted that Joe Biden will not be running for re-election in 2024. So that leaves Joe Biden out of this race. So now let's get to the race. Let's call the winner. It was a close call for the Republican nominee, but at the end, Mike Pence is the Republican candidate for the 2024 election. He wins the nominee against Donald Trump. Okay, for the Republican nominee. For Democratic nominee, the first person to be out was Joe Kennedy. Okay, he's gone. Sorry, Joe Kennedy, but he's gone. And we would say that Andrew Cuomo and Kamala Harris are the final two fighting for the Democratic nominee, and at the end Kamala Harris would win. So probably this is my prediction, but the reasonable 2024 candidates would be Kamala Harris against Mike Pence. And it's also fun because two vice presidents going against each other. Donald Trump and Andrew Cuomo could have been also the candidates, but for me, I think Mike Pence and Kamala Harris, because by then Trump would lose a lot of support. Even though he lost a lot of support this election, he's gonna lose even more, Donald Trump, and he's gonna lose so much he loses to his own former vice president, Mike Pence. Andrew Cuomo, he's probably gonna list some unreasonable ways, and Kamala Harris will also list unreasonable ways. Probably the closest fight in the 2024 election in both primaries, but at the end Kamala Harris would win because she would finally get the Latino support, and she would have more Latino support. It would come down to that, and she would probably win the Latino support. So these are the candidates. Sit back, relax, watch the elections, and part 2 will come out later today or tomorrow, but some states will be called in this part 1 episode. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Bye. We're back with the first polls closing. Okay, for the 2024 election, Mike Pence versus Kamala Harris, Virginia stands in too close to call. Georgia, too close to call. Indiana goes to former Vice President Pence. Kentucky goes to former Vice President Pence. And South Carolina goes to former Vice President Pence, as well as Vermont going to Vice President Kamala Harris. Right now, where the election stands, Mike Pence 28 to Kamala Harris's 3 electoral vote. Second polls will close shortly. Until then, see you later at 7:30 p.m. Hey everyone, Okay everyone, we're back with our second polls. So we're here. So yellow is too close to call, okay? So now we're back with our second poll. So North Carolina is too close to call. The state of Ohio is too close to call. And the state of West Virginia, Mr. Bookworm projects that the state of West Virginia goes to former Vice President Pence. This is the second poll. See you again at 8 o'clock. See you. Bye. Projections on the line. So we will project them and we will announce the projections and we'll fill in the map and come back to you. Okay. So Mr. Bookworm projects that the state of Alabama goes to Mike Pence. Okay? We project that Connecticut goes to Harris. Okay? Now, the state of Delaware is Harris's territory. The state of Florida is too close to call. Okay, there we go. Now, the state of Illinois goes to Kamala Harris. The state of Maine, the AL of Maine goes to Kamala Harris, and as well as the 1st Congressional District to Maine goes to Kamala Harris. Massachusetts goes to Kamala Harris. We also project that Maryland goes to Kamala Harris. Again, we project Mississippi goes to Mike Pence. Mississippi going to Mike Pence. Missouri goes to Mike Pence. We project that New Hampshire goes to Kamala Harris. We also project that New Jersey goes to Kamala Harris. We project that Oklahoma goes to Mike Pence. We project that Pennsylvania is too close to call. Pennsylvania is too close to call. We project that Rhode Island goes to Kamala Harris. We also project that Tennessee is too close to call. And we project that Washington, D.C., District of Columbia goes to Kamala Harris. Right now, where the election stands, 80 electoral votes for Kamala Harris, for 63 electoral votes for Mike Pence. Right now, where it stands, 123 electoral votes add up in all battleground states. See you at 8:30. Bye. Okay, so there's only 3 states in this poll. So the following polls have closed, and Mr. Bookworm projects that the state of Arkansas goes to Mike Pence. And now we project 2 battleground states wins. We also project that Mike Pence wins the state of Tennessee. And we also project that Kamala Harris wins the state of Virginia. Right now, where it stands, 93 to 80. See you at 9 o'clock sharp. Bye. So the next polls have closed. The following states: Arizona, too close to call. Arizona, too close to call. Colorado goes to Kamala Harris. Kansas goes to the Republicans, goes to Mike Pence. Louisiana goes to Mike Pence. Minnesota is too close to call. Nebraska, the full state, goes to Mike Pence. Everything. Every congressional district. New Mexico, Kamala Harris and the Democrats. New York goes to the Democrats too. North Dakota and South Dakota, Republicans. Texas is going, of course, to Pence. Wisconsin goes to Harris. And finally, Wyoming goes to Pence. Pence leads 195 to 149. See you at 9:30, I believe. Bye. Okay, guys, so I don't want to run out of time here, so we're just going to end part 1 right away. We're going to probably finish the rest of the elections in part 2, maybe even a part 3. Hopefully not. We'll finish it by the next episode, but right now it's 149 to 145. Mike Pence is leading. Have a great day. Peace from Mr. Bookworm.